Hello friends, I am Binoy. Welcome to my YouTube channel Share Tips. IDFC First Bank, my second multi-bagger stock after RVNL. Now, so many confusions are there regarding the merger of IDFC and IDFC First Bank. So many queries are coming day by day about IDFC First Bank, and everyone requesting me to put another video about IDFC First Bank. That's why I put video today. Actually, my recommendation for IDFC First Bank is a multi-bagger stock recommendations. If we buy IDFC First Bank now, we have to ignore the shares. Don't look into the price of the share every day. We have to buy the share for the next 3 years. That is the multi-bagger stock. Actually, from my recommended level itself, already it had given 200% multi-bagger returns. From 36 rupees range, I recommend IDFC First Bank. Now the share is traded near to 93 rupees. Already it go to 100 levels also. After that, it had a decent correction, and now it is traded near to 93 rupees. Why the people have so many confusion is that so many broker houses are now come with a recommendation of sell. They are saying it is overvalued. So there is a chance for correction in the IDFC First Bank from this level. And most of the brokerage houses are giving a target of 87 rupees, 89 rupees. Actually, we have to ignore all such things because we are long-term investors. We know that how we get benefit from RVNL, Union Bank, IDFC First Bank, and my fourth multi-bagger pick Max India also. So if you are a long-term investor, nothing to worry about IDFC First Bank, and there is no reason for looking at the share price of IDFC First Bank every day. Just look the valuation of the company, just look the profit of the company. If next quarter result we have to watch closely. So nothing else we have to be here. For the case of IDFC First Bank, if the correction happens or not, it is we can't able to say that correction won't happens because it is little bit stretched. If we value the P ratio, if we compare the P ratio of other private banks, it is little bit stretched. But in some cases, if a company is giving consistent dividend, we can ignore such a high P valuations. Because if in next quarter also IDFC can able to give the same type of profit, same momentum, the same tempo can be maintained by the IDFC First Bank and further also, there is no meaning in comparing the P ratio. So we have to be invested in the IDFC First Bank for a long period. So here's some other problem is that about the merger of IDFC and IDFC First Bank. According to the current ratio, every 100 shares of IDFC will get 155 shares of IDFC First Bank. So we know that after merger of IDFC and IDFC First Bank, there will not be any IDFC. There will be only one company, that is IDFC First Bank. At that time, if we have 100 shares of IDFC, we will get 155 shares of IDFC First Bank. So at present, it is better to sell IDFC First Bank and buy IDFC, because if we buy IDFC at this rate, I think now the last closing price of IDFC is 124 rupees, something like that. If we buy 100 shares of IDFC, we have to give 12,400 rupees. But if we buy IDFC First Bank 155 shares, we have to give 14,600 rupees, something like that. That is 15% higher than the present rate. This is a present scenario only. That is the point to be noticed, because we don't know what will happen. It will take at least 1.5 years for the total process to be completed. We know that before also so many mergers happen. In all those cases, it takes at least 1 year to be completed. So within 1 year, what will happen, that we can't able to know. Because, and so for that reason, I say that there is no reason to buy IDFC, sell IDFC First Bank and buy IDFC, because we don't know what will happen. When compared to IDFC and IDFC, I actually bet on IDFC First Bank. Banking concept I bet. IDFC is just a financial company. It's a trading company. So I don't actually bet on IDFC First Bank. IDFC. I actually bet on IDFC First Bank. So I like to invest in IDFC First Bank itself because I am not ready to take any risk within 1 year. So we don't know what will happen within 1.5 years. Main thing may happen. So for this just 15% profit, we can't able to know where the share price will go. Sometime IDFC will be go to 150 levels. Sometime IDFC First Bank will come to 76 levels. Nothing can be able to predict. So it's better to keep mum on other currencies. According to me, my suggestion is that. Okay. So another news also related to IDFC First Bank had write down here some news regarding IDFC First Bank. That is, IDFC First Bank joins elite club of 10 most valuable listed banks in India. It's a great news regarding IDFC First Bank. In case of CASA deposits and term deposits, there is a massive increase in IDFC First Bank. CRISIL recently upgraded the rating from AA to AA+. And recently, GQG Partners, we all know that invested 17 crores, that means 3.97% in the IDFC First Bank share. And above all, I bet on B. Vaidyanathan, the MD and CEO of IDFC First Bank. We all know how he helped the ICICI Bank in his difficult situation, how they increased the retail loan segments for ICICI Bank. So if he is in the helm of the IDFC First Bank, there is nothing to worry about the IDFC First Bank share also. The retail loan book of IDFC First Bank, 36,236 crores is now widened to 1,26,130 crores. We all know that before Vaidyanathan sir came into the helm of the IDFC First Bank, they are giving more concentrations on the corporate loans rather than retail loans. Actually, only 24% of the loan was returned and 74% is corporate loan. That's why the NPA is very high, non-performing asset. That is the loan which was given was defaulted is very high because 74% of loan was given to the corporates and 24% loan is given to the retailers. Now what will happen? Just reverse is happening. Only 24% of the loan is corporates and 76% of the loan is to the retail segments. That's why there's a drastic decrease in the NPA, and I expect in further also from 24 to 24% will comes down to 10%, and from 74% go to 90% of the retail loans, which is good for the company. So this is all the positive ideas of IDFC Bank. I firmly believe it will be countered equally with the ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank in after 3 or 4 years. So we have to buy IDFC First Bank for the long-term perspective view only. And only one negative I see in IDFC First Bank is that, and that cannot be ruled out also, that is G. Vaidyanathan sir, according to the law, a person cannot be a CEO in a bank for a long period. So how long he will be in the bank is a question mark. So after that, we have to revalue the company. That is the only risk I have seen about IDFC First Bank. So if you are investing in IDFC First Bank, you have to be a long-term investor, not a short-term investor. I think all the picture of IDFC First Bank is clear. According to me, I am a long-term investor in IDFC First Bank. I have also shared IDFC First Bank for a long-term period. And I hold this share for the next 3 years also. So as usual, this is my personal view about the company. Please have your own study or consult your own advisor before taking portion in the company. If anyone is new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. Please forward my videos to friends and relatives. Thank you very much. Thank you very